From conversations we've been having on campus, it's obvious that a lot of you don't realise the different streams of accounting that you can actually work in. So, we're bringing you out to meet graduates of the Chartered Accountants program.
My name's Tom Williams. I work at BDO, which is a mid-tier accounting firm in Sydney.
What was your pathway to get here? How did you actually end up in corporate finance?
I originally started in business recovery and insolvency as a graduate at BDO. I then, after a couple of years, moved into corporate finance, which was something that I'd always been interested in.
Can you tell me a little about the culture here at BDO? What sort of place is it to work?
I really enjoy working here at BDO. If I had to describe the culture, I guess I would use the word young. I guess it's that I really respect the people in my immediate team and I get a lot out of working with them.
Tom, what range of clients would you service in corporate finance?
Our clients range from medium-sized privately owned companies through to large companies listed on the Australian Stock Exchange.
And how does that relationship work? Do they approach you? What sort of circumstances will they be in when they reach out for your services?
Generally, they will approach us. They could be required to use our services either legally or for tax reasons. Alternatively, they could just want general advice regarding strategy or raising finance.
What are the typical stages that you move through in a job?
Usually what will happen is you will meet with the client and agree on a scope for the engagement. Following that, you'll request whatever information you need to complete the requirements of that scope. And then finally, you'll report on your findings and relay that back to the client.
How has being in corporate finance changed your perspective about accounting?
Corporate finance is very interesting because it's quite high level. You're dealing with key decision makers within organisations. I think there's a conception within accounting that corporate finance is an interesting line of accounting.
What is it that you really love about corporate finance?
It is very strategic. You're generally dealing with business owners or CFOs or CEOs, whereas in my previous experience in other lines of accounting, it's generally more kind of back office.
Tom, what are the skills that students either need to possess or they need to develop in order to be successful in corporate finance?
I think you should keep track of financial media like the Australian Financial Review and choose those kinds of subjects at university.
How important is it to keep learning even once you're in your career?
It's extremely important to continue to learn wherever you can, whether that's internally or through further study. I think it's absolutely crucial to a sustainable and successful career.
What does success look like to Tom Williams?
To me, success is really culminates in leading organisations or managing large teams.
Is that where you're headed? Is that where you're wanting to take your career?
Yeah, ultimately I'd very much like to be responsible for managing teams and perhaps one day leading organisations.